Reacting tonight, Tucsonans to the death of former President Jimmy Carter. Many people here in Tucson may have known who Jimmy Carter was, but there are a few who actually met him. News 4 Tucson's Jafet Serrato is live in Midtown. And Jafet, I know you spoke with two men who say they got that chance. How did it come about?
Jimmy Carter was the 39th president of our country. I spoke with two Tucson men who say they got a chance to meet with the former president before he passed away. One man says faith is what brought them together, while the other man says Habitat for Humanity did it for him.
A fairly good president. He had his ups and downs.
Tucsonans remembering former President Jimmy Carter after he passed away on Sunday.
He spent so much of his life after the presidency doing good for the world.
But two people I talked to actually met him.
To hear more about his faith and his current take on things, he was truly a remarkable man.
Reverend Bart Smith is a pastor in Tucson, but grew up in Georgia. Smith says in 2018, he took this picture with the late president and former First Lady Rosalynn Carter inside a church.
We had a mutual friend who introduced us and got to share with them some of the work that we were doing to welcome asylum seekers.
Steve Cook says he also met Carter not once, but twice. The first time was in 2003, and it was all thanks to Habitat for Humanity.
I was the chairman of the board for the local Habitat affiliate and got to work with him a little bit. He came in for about a day, he and Mrs. Carter. It was pretty interesting because they were putting up siding.
Habitat for Humanity, a dear cause for the Carters. Jimmy Carter's work with the charity earning him a Nobel Peace Prize in 2002.
They're so down to earth.
The interactions these two men had with President Carter have left quite an impression on them.
We lost a great leader.
I have admired President Carter my entire life as a Christian and as an American. He leaves a legacy of service and of stepping up to do the right thing wherever and whenever we can.
The CEO of Habitat for Humanity Tucson tells me on January 11th, they will be hosting a memorial wall signing to honor the late president. Live in Midtown, Jafet Serrato, News for Tucson.